I just wanted to respond to the notion that people who do same-day registration somehow don't care enough about voting to have registered early to vote, because in many instances, people are registered, but they've moved, or there's some other situation that has their registration be out of date. And in my particular town, we are in Rocky Mount, is in 2 counties. You can move a block away and be in another county, and if you're busy and not paying attention, you can easily then be in the wrong county when the time comes for you to vote. And our ability to change address only applies if you are registered to vote, if you move within the same county, not from another county. And I run into so many people who have moved, they're working 2 or 3 jobs, got child care issues or other issues, and didn't meet that registration deadline. Same-day registration allowed them to vote. So they care about voting. It's just the things they do every day in their life kept them from meeting that particular cutoff date. Senator Tillman referenced, well, we've been voting this way for 200 years. What's on one day, so what's wrong with it now? Well, most of us are from groups, and most of the people in the voting electorate are from groups that haven't been voting for 200 years. For some of us, 50 years is about as long as we are from groups who have a history of voting, and our electorate is tremendously expanded, and rightfully so, if everyone is exercising their right to vote. So that is the reason we need these multiple strategies for people to vote, and I just wanted to emphasize those 3 points. Thank you.
Mr. President.
Senator Parmon, what purpose do you rise?
To speak on the bill.
Senator has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. In 2008, I was a member of the North Carolina House, and one of the proudest moments in my legislative career was the passing of House Bill 91, which was same-day registration, one-stop voting. I was one of the major sponsors of that bill. Today is one of the worst times in my legislative career, as I see the passage of this bill that will dismantle that piece of legislation that created opportunities and increased the opportunities for citizen participation in the electoral process. And I heard Senator Brock talk about people fighting and dying for this right. And that's true. Many people gave a lot to ensure that we have the fundamental right as groups to vote. So today, I know the rhetoric, as some of you all have referred to it, may be to you rhetoric, but what I want to say to you today is this is real. Voter suppression is a real issue, and it's at the heart of dismantling democracy in North Carolina. And I will say to you, and I want you to be aware, that as we pass this bill today, that we are in the process of creating victims and the elderly and our students and other minorities. And colleagues, I will submit to you, and I'm going to cut short what I was going to say because it's not going to make an impact. But I want to remind you that this bill is so totally unneeded. It's unnecessary. It's ungodly. And it's evil. And I reflect back on 2 Samuel, the 23rd chapter, in the 2nd verse, and it says, "He that rule over men should rule justly, and this is not justice." Thank you.
Mr. President.
Senator Rayburn, what purpose do you rise?